Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.
UMAR, AHMED, IFL TV, MTK Global. Big David Adeleye gets his stoppage, second round stoppage with Danny Whitaker. Pleased with that?
Yeah, got the knockout. Didn't come the way I expected it to, but it's another one on the score sheet, and we move on.
Just talk me through the stoppage itself. There was a little bit of confusion in the ring afterward, wasn't there? It looked like that on telly anyways.
Yeah, no, it was. I hit him with a combination, and me and Frank, my coach, had practice where when he defends a certain way, or when he puts his head in certain positions, throws certain shots. So when he had his head in a certain position, I threw the shot thinking, he was still standing. But the referee's kind of pushed me in the opposite corner and said, look, you hit him and he was down. But I've looked over and his coach already threw in the towel. Yeah. So I thought, oh, all right. And also he had more time to kind of, recover. So I thought, at least I can get the job done properly now. But, I guess he felt the power and thought it was long, so yeah.
Yeah, it looked like after the first knockdown, that kind of really set him back, yeah. And as you said, the corner threw in the towel, so they knew he was gone.
Yeah. He knew it was gone. I was just going to keep piling on the pressure. And as the rounds went on, I probably would have just put it on him a bit more and more. But like I said, fair play to him. I was just telling Dev, we had 16 British opponents pull out. So fair play to Danny for even taking it, I can give him credit.
How does it feel like every time you get in a ring, you're putting on these performances, all that hard work's paying off? I know you've been in camp with Tyson, AJ, etc., putting in the rounds in, learning so much, and then you're applying that live on telly. It must satisfy you. Yeah,
definitely. And I'm in the beginning of my career now, so it was a good feeling. Many more nights like this to come. So I just stay humble, stay grounded, and do what I got to do.
How was that for you? I know you've been in the ring with Tyson before, sparring, etc., but you was in his camp in Manchester, and then also in training with Anthony Joshua. How much has that helped you, and especially for this fight here?
Helped me a lot. You get to see how the people at the top of the tree train. I see how they kind of prepare for fights. So of course it helps me. And look, if I'm doing rounds with them guys, then surely I should be doing something right. So we just stick to what we know in the boxing gym and stick to what we do.
David, for next year, I mentioned a couple of heavyweights to you in the week. No, I'm not going to mention them. I'm going to ask you about a fight with Frank and Nathan Gorman. Is that a fight that you welcome next year?
Oh, no doubt. Nathan Gorman, yeah, no doubt. That's a fight that's easy to be made. The next 12 months, I think that can be made, both under the same banner. So, time will tell.
Also, of course, a huge fight tonight. Ben Davison said that you should be looking at the loser of this fight. Do you think that's a fair assessment from Ben?
I think it is. I look at these sort of guys at the top of the country, the fighters and that are the best in the country, and think I'm a stone throw away from them. So, I look at these guys. Credit to both of them. I ain't going to call them out, let them do what they got to do. But, I think it's realistic. Yeah,
but you feel like David Adeleye next year will be in one of these kind of fights, whether it's the loser, Dubois-Joyce, Nathan Gorman, we mentioned other heavyweights. Next year, whether it's the back end of the year, who knows, but you will be in a big fight next year, David. Yeah,
by the looks of it, as long as I stay active, COVID was everyone's fault. It was no one's fault, sorry. COVID was no one's fault, so, as long as I stay active and keep ticking over, I'm sure these fights will come, and once I've had a certain amount of experience, I'll definitely be taking them.
Another stoppage win for David Adeleye. Thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. Is there a final message for your fans?
Stay tuned. A lot more to come. And thank you for the support.
Top man.
Appreciate it, brother.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.